Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the closing ceremonies of Anthrocon 2011, the Anthropomorphic Institute of Magic. I am afraid it is so. This is the final official event of Anthrocon 2011, but do not be sad. Do not let the PCD sit in. Just remember, starting now, we begin to look forward to Anthrocon 2012, and half the fun is the anticipation, isn't it? I would like to begin the closing ceremonies by recognizing our most exquisite and astonishing guests of honor we have had this year. Every year when we have our guests, we always say, these are the most astonishing and exquisite guests of honor we have ever had. This year we actually mean it. It's not just Kagi up here making the face noises to make them feel better. Oh my goodness. I would like to ask the man who has given all of us, young and old, for many, many years, whether we have recognized it or not, the man that we brought here for the purpose of thanking him for the magic. Mr. Peter Beagle, would you be very, very kind to step forward and allow us to show our gratitude for you, sir, for the magic you have given to us.
Honestly tell you that I have never had a weekend like this. That covers a lot of ground. I have been to a great many conventions, enough so that they blur. Did that happen in, what the hell was that? Was that Balticon? No, we were in Florida. I don't think I'm going to have that problem with this. If any of you remember the movie Singing in the Rain, there's a moment when the overweeningly vain actress confronting her audience says grandly, if we has, her grammar is terrible, and I can't imitate the voice that Gene Hagen created for this character, but she's basically saying, if we have brought some light, some laughter into your drab little lives, then all our efforts ain't been in vain for nothing. I wouldn't have missed this for the world. Well, I don't know. I've never been offered the world, but that's another matter. All I can tell you is a deep and profound thanks, and to tell you that there's more coming. And in the words of George Burns on his 99th birthday, I can't die, I'm booked.
And likewise, as we are thanking those who have given us the gift of magic, what magic can be greater than the magic of optimism, the magic of a positive outlook on the world, a world that sometimes seems as out to get us. And we really need, at some times, someone, real or imaginary, who can remind us that no matter what's happening in the world, one can always see the best in it. How better to describe Owly, the beloved creation of Andy Runton. Andy, would you step forward, please? Perhaps it is the creator of Andy Runton, I don't know.
It's funny, you made a little stumble there, but it's really funny. The one thing about this con that's so interesting is some cons there's usually two names on the badge. There'll be your name, and then if you have a handle on a message board or on a forum or something like that, or you have like your character or whatever. But here, just about everybody has their fur name on their badges, and that was something I never realized. So it's funny, I've never been to a furry convention or anything like this, but I realized that I already have a fur name, and that is Owly. So, thank you very much. It's so amazing because I suddenly feel like I'm surrounded by so many friends, and I just feel like it's going to be amazing for me because I always would be confused at other cons when I would see characters that I didn't recognize. I'm like, oh, that's not a stormtrooper. I don't know what that is. I'm not going to go up to him. But there's a good chance that it's going to be one of you guys at one of the other conventions. And I'm just going to, I'll go and give him a big hug. And, thank you all so much. And, this is probably trite, but, we'll definitely be back. Absolutely. I can't wait to make new friends and new fans because this is a packed con. I mean, just schedule-wise, there's so much to do. I was on my way to a panel and I saw Mr. Jim Martin here doing a little puppetry panel. I was like, I must go to that, but I couldn't. So there's so much stuff when you're behind the scenes, and I know that's true for a lot of the volunteers and staff. They don't get a chance to see everything, but because they're at a convention like this, there is so much. So we will definitely be back. It's going to be great, and I can't say any more than what Peter said, but best con ever. So,